Hi and welcome back to my channel. So today I did a full glam makeup look that uses only a few different eyeshadows and really basic glowy skin. This is awesome makeup for a girl's night out or for a date night or any special event that you have, maybe prom or a dance or something like that. It's something that everyone can do and doesn't take a lot of time, and it is something that I wear all the time. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Also, it's snowing outside, so I don't really know how great the lighting is gonna be because, like, look, I don't know, can you see my window? Yeah, so beautiful day. First things first, let's take care of the base. I'm going to prime, I'm going to put on some foundation, and I'm gonna conceal, and then we're gonna get into the most important part, which is the eyes. So I'll probably speed through this. If you want to see this foundation routine and this primer routine, I actually have a video. It's the same thing pretty much that I do for my everyday makeup. So if you want to see my base routine, you can head over to my everyday makeup routine, and it has all the base. So that is most of the base done, except for like bronze. And so we're actually gonna move on to the eyes before I finish up the rest of the face. So I'm gonna zoom you in. And so for today's look, I'm gonna be using only Colourpop eyeshadows. And now the reason why I really like Colourpop eyeshadows is that, you can see I really like them, is that they blend really nicely and they're best applied with your fingers. So there's no need to have like a bunch of brushes and things. I obviously, like, I have a lot of different brushes that I love to use, and I'll recommend a couple of brushes that are good with these, but the best part of them is that you don't actually need to buy all of those brushes. You can just have one or two of your favorite brushes and use those with the shadows. All right, the couple of brushes before we start that I really recommend that you get if you don't have one is a fluffy blending brush. And so this one is from Wet n Wild and it's really cheap, it's $1. And then I also recommend a pencil brush, and this is good for smudging underneath the lid and also on the lash line. And this one's from Colourpop, so I think it was about $5. So these are your two brushes. They're both synthetic, so meaning they aren't made with real hair, and they're both awesome with Colourpop shadows and with any other eyeshadows. The first shadow that we are going to be using is this one in Wattles. And it's kind of like a mauvey brown color. And I'm gonna take it, I'm just gonna put it all over the lid. And I'm doing this really messily because this is just our base. And so I'm gonna take it up into the crease because this is matte and I can. And then either with your finger, which totally works, you can totally blend these with a clean finger. So this is the one I was just using, this is a clean finger. I'm gonna use my little MAC compact to help me. Or you take the fluffy brush and you're gonna just blend. And now when I'm doing my everyday makeup, I just do that and then put on mascara and I'm out the door. When I am going a little smokier, that's what I start with my base and then I add onto it. So if I'm going for an entirely matte look, I'll take the Colourpop bronzer. So this is Supershock Cheek and it is in K-pop Bronze Me. So this is their collaboration with K-pop. And so this is a matte. It has a little bit of a sheen, but it's a mostly matte bronzer. And I would use that all over my lid. Or if I'm going for something with a little bit more impact, I will use Lightning Bug all over my lid. And this one is an ultra glitter. So on my finger, I'm going to take the bronzer. I'm gonna put this on the outer corner toward the middle of my lid, but not really going past the center. And again, I'm mostly only using fingers, and then it's so easy, like if you go overboard, to just take a finger with this and just wipe it away. And I usually keep like a tissue, or there's my little like pack of tissues, or a makeup wipe to like clean off my hands. Going for just this look, I might take a little bit, smudge it under the lower lash line, and then be done. But I'm gonna amp it up a little with Lightning Bug, and you're gonna see where this takes it. So let's start on this eye. Whoa. And then what I'm gonna do, and you can do this with your finger if you want, but I'm gonna take this brush and I'm just gonna run it through my crease to make sure that that is all blended in. And so now, because I'm doing a red lip, I'm not going too dark on the lid, but I'm still giving that like impact of like a night out look. Now that both of those, everything is blended out, you can see I'm gonna take this little pencil brush. You could also use a Q-tip, and honestly, you can smudge with your pinky finger along the lash line. Just be careful of your nail. And I'm first gonna take this bronzer, and I'm gonna dip right into it. I'm gonna take it, and I'm just gonna smudge along the lash line. So now I've kind of smudged out the lash line. Now I'm going to take into Lightning Bug. And I'm not gonna go as intense with this, but I am just going to bring that along the bottom lash line a little bit, just to add a little bit more glam and glitter. And I do find that doing this, I'll get a little bit of fallout on of glitter like under my eyes, but if it bothers you, you can use a makeup wipe and do your concealer after your eyes, or you can just wipe it with a tissue and usually it just comes right off. The only last step that sometimes I like to do on my eyes to really give them like a glossy look is actually use some of my highlighter just on the center, right over everything else. So I'll take that. And then if I need to, I can take a little bit more of Lightning Bug and put it right next to that and kind of blend the two together. I'm going to finish up the rest of my face, put some brows on, and then we'll get back to the lips. And then I like to take this one. Boom, look at that. And I like to go I think the best thing, if you are not confident with any part of your makeup, you can always make something look super glam with a red lip. This is the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil, the shade Cruella, and it's such a classic. And I really like this because it stays on. It's not super matte, so it doesn't completely dry out your lips, and you don't need a lip liner. Full glam and ready to party.